guys, we're back in the basement area and I'm going to be doing another haul for you. So hopefully the setup with my camera and everything is okay. Still have the heater behind me blowing my hair everywhere, so I apologize if I'm like picking at my face the entire time. Anyway, so this is going to be a haul of stuff that I recently got listed on eBay. A lot of it is from a specific auction that I went to. This lady had a ton of just really nice jewelry. I did win a few pieces, but you know how that is. And she also had a lot of nice purses and clothes and things like that. So I do have a lot of those types of items in this haul, but it's always a mishmash of stuff basically. So we'll start with the first thing, and I'm actually wearing it right now, so I apologize. This is a Joan Rivers necklace. Absolutely beautiful, made of like glass beads. Sparkles so pretty in the sunshine. We did pay $25 for this necklace, and I listed it as a buy it now for $69.99. So there was a decent amount of Joan Rivers items at that auction from this lady. This item is actually also Joan Rivers. This is a pair of sunglasses. They come in this really nice case, and they are like a hot pink in color. They have really pretty frames to them, and it comes with the little dust cloth as well as the tag in there. We did pay $10 for the sunglasses, and I listed them as a buy it now for $45.99. The last pair sold for around that price, and I don't see any of this color currently listed. Next thing I have actually came from a different auction. This is a really cute vintage Relpo ladyhead vase. I rarely ever win these at the auction, so I was super excited about this one because this one is actually one that can sell really well. I do believe her name is Bridget, and she has marked Relpo, and then that's the number. So this specific number always tends to sell on the high side. So I did put her up on auction because there are none currently listed, but all the ones that have sold high. So I put her on auction with a starting price of $59.99. I don't have written down what we paid for her, but I know it wasn't much, and I was super surprised that we ended up able to get her for such a small amount. So I did win a bunch of clothes, and a lot of the clothes are Bob Mackie as well as the Storybook Knits sweaters. So I apologize if anything has dog hair on it. My dog is she's a puppy, and she is shedding like crazy. I do like lint roll everything that goes out of my house, so bear with me. If you see dog hairs, don't like freak out and be like, oh my god, Michelle's selling stuff with dog hairs. Like, they won't be there, trust me. Anyway, so I got this Bob Mackie sequined cardigan. So this is really pretty. It has like copper colored sequins and black sequins. This is a size 1X. Listed this for a buy it now of $29.99, and we did pay $6 for the cardigan. Next item I have is another Bob Mackie. This is a really pretty top with purple embroidery along the sleeves and along the top. Again, this is a size 1X. All of her clothes were a size 1X. So this one here purchased for $5, and I listed it as a buy it now for $29.99. Alright, so this next one is a weird one. Recently won these at an auction, 11 of them. I have 11 of these craft singles plastic storage boxes. So craft cheese singles at one point I think came in these. If I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. I know my parents had one as well. Anyway, these actually sell fairly decently. So I got a lot of 11 of these for $7, and I listed them for a buy it now of $21.99 a piece. And these things will sell for 20 bucks if you ever come across these. I mean, this is something you'd probably find in like a free box at a yard sale, or, you know, for 25 cents at a yard sale. But surprisingly, the market isn't saturated with these. There are not many listed, and they sell frequently. So if you ever come across any of these, definitely consider picking them up. Next, we have another Bob Mackie. This one has a really cool texture to it. It's like kind of like a gathered type look, like scrunchy, and it has a pretty sheen to it. So it's just like an open front type of, you know, cardigan sweater, and that's also a size 1X. Paid $6 for this one and listed it as a buy it now for $25.99. This is another Bob Mackie open front cardigan, size 1X. And this one is black with this really pretty sparkly look to it. And this one here, paid $5 for this, and I listed it as a buy it now for $25.99. Okay, Eric recently got 2 of these Christmas lamp posts. These light up, and they're fairly large. He paid $7 for the both of them. So this one here, he listed as a buy it now for $39.99. It's called a Victorian lamp post. It extends up to 30 inches. So got that at an auction. And then this one also, so together he paid $7. This one actually says North Pole on it, and it's actually, you know, worth a little bit more. So he posted this one as a buy it now for $59.99. Eric also won a set of, I believe, 5 of these. These are vintage coffee mugs, and they're an advertisement for the Mustang Ranch in Nevada, which I don't know if that still exists, but basically it's a brothel. So it was a set of 5 of these mugs. And when I checked Worth Point, because there were none currently listed or sold that looked exactly like this, I saw that they were selling for around $20-some. And since there are none currently listed, we put them up as a buy it now for $25.99. That is a piece, and he paid $17.50 for all 5 of them. So one of the last videos you saw, I had purchased a blue box from Goodwill, and it was a plushie box. I am starting to get some of those listed. I did list one of the Squishmallows. This one is Elliot the Elf, so he came from my Goodwill box. Too big of a Squishmallow to give to my dog. But I listed this on auction with a starting price of $19.99. I kind of feel like, and you guys will have to correct me if I'm wrong if you know anything about Squishmallows, but I feel like this one might have a factory error. When I was looking up other Elliot the Elf Squishmallows, they all have a embroidered buckle right here for his belt, and this one doesn't. And I haven't seen any that look like this, because they all have that embroidered belt buckle, and he doesn't. And it's not something that would have fallen off or anything like that. It's like it just didn't get sewn on. So I don't know if maybe that will potentially, you know, interest someone who collects Squishmallows because it's potentially a factory error or not. But I put it on auction just in case. Okay, so I have a decent amount of purses here. A lot of the purses that this lady had were by a company called Sharif, and they, some of them are like brand new without tags. This one still has like the plastic covering on the zipper pulls and stuff like that, but it's a beautiful golden bronze floral purse. Looks like this. I mean, it's just a really nice purse. There's this really pretty rhinestone cat with a tassel, and the inside, I mean, she had all of her purses filled with like tissue paper and stuff like that to keep, you know, keep its shape in her closet. So this one here we won for $13, and I listed this as a buy it now for $69.99. Sharif purses can sell pretty well, and considering this one is pretty much new, I went a little high. I mean, it's beautiful. So I also have a couple of the Storybook knits sweaters, and when I say that, this is the tag, Storybook knits. I have sold this brand of sweater before. Typically when I find them, I obviously like looking for the plus size, and the more obscure and louder ones I prefer. These are all really pretty, but they're not like super over the top. So this one here is black, and it has these pretty sequin leaves on the front, and then it has kind of like a gathered back, and then it also has that same styling on the ends of the sleeves, and even like the buttons have that like black. I don't have my whatchamacallit turned on, so I apologize, I can't get too close to my camera. Sequin buttons. So again, size 1X, paid $7.50 for this, and listed it as a buy it now for $39.99. This next one is also a Storybook knits sweater, size 1X. This is, oh my gosh, this one's absolutely beautiful. This one's probably my favorite one. This one is blue, and again, it has like sequined detailing. It looks like a peacock feathers, basically. So size 1X, again, really nice detailing along the sleeves as well as the back. So, and that one has a zip front. So this one here, we paid $13 for, and I listed this one as a buy it now for $45.99. This bag I've had in my death pile for a while. This is a Montana West purse. I got this at a yard sale a while back. It has a really pretty like rhinestone blinged out cross on the front. So again, this one is in nice condition. However, there is like the inside zipper, it's missing the little pull tab for that zipper, so that stinks. But I mean, other than that, the bag actually looks like it's in new condition. So I listed this one for a buy it now of $39.99. Okay, we got another Bob Mackie open front cardigan. So again, size 1X. This one here paid $3 for, and I listed it as a buy it now for $19.99. This one is another Storybook knits. This is also really pretty, size 1X. It's a nice like deep purple with this black beaded detailing, and it kind of like falls down. Very, very pretty. And then the end of the sleeves also have like a black little doodad to it. Very nice and heavy sweater. I like this one as well. This one paid $7.50 for, and I listed it as a buy it now for $39.99. I have another Sharif purse. This one is black leather. Paid $15 for this one. Again, it has just such nice detailing, this really heavy leather back fob, and just really gorgeous leather. It says Sharif there on the bottom. And this one actually still has, it came with a matching wristlet purse. So that's really cute. I put this one up on auction. I started it at a bid of $69.99. So if it doesn't sell, I'll relist as a buy it now for that price. Got these really awesome boots. These are vintage, kind of like cowboy western boots in really nice condition. They have a eagle here on the front, and the eagle has like feather detailing in it. Very, very pretty. These are by Zodiac, so if you're familiar with like the Zodiac brand, they had like really nice, you know, boots back in the day. I'd say these are from maybe the 70s, I want to say. And they are a size 9. But yeah, in really nice condition. They even still have their original like inserts in there to keep their shape. We paid $22.50 for these boots, and I listed them as a buy it now for $79.99. The vintage Zodiac boots can sell really well. All right, another Sharif purse. This one is beautiful again. It's got like a peacock feather print to it, and again, the zipper pulls still have their plastic tags. Just really nice, gorgeous quality to this bag. Inside looks like this, and this one does come with its dust bag as well. And won this for $7, and I listed this one on auction as well because I didn't see any that looked like this. And I put that up as on auction with a starting price of $69.99. This next item actually already sold, so I'm gonna pop it up. This was one of the Bob Mackie sweaters that I had. This one we paid $6 for, and it sold for a buy it now of $35.99. I'm also gonna pop up something else that sold that would have been within this haul. This was a vintage Cabbage Patch Kids doll outfit. It was for a bunny costume. I had gotten this at a yard sale, and that sold for a buy it now of $25.99. This purse also was from that lady, but it's not a Sharif purse, but this is definitely vintage. It's by some company called Dawli, D-A-W-L-I, but it's just this really pretty gold metallic bag. There's these silver roses here on the front with studs. Again, brand new with the tags, never used. So very pretty purse. This one here we paid $5 for, and I put it on auction with a starting price of $29.99. I wasn't quite sure what to ask for. It's definitely vintage, so I don't know, you know, how popular this style and coloring are going to be, but we shall see. I think it's pretty though. I got this apron. This is like a Christmas apron at a yard sale. I paid $1 for it. It's kind of on the sheer side, and it has a little pocket here with a holly leaf and berries. So it's very pretty. Paid $1 for it, and I listed that on auction with a starting price of $12.99. I recently got this Victoria's Secret well, it's like a night shirt basically. Really nice red silky. And this is vintage Victoria's Secret gold label. So if you ever see a Victoria's Secret tag that looks like this, it is vintage. They call this the gold label, and some of the Victoria's Secret gold label stuff can sell really well. This is a petite small, so I'm not sure, you know, how fast it'll sell. I purchased it with another vintage Victoria's Secret lingerie item, which will probably be in another haul. But this and that piece together, I paid $8 for it, and I listed this one for a buy it now of $29.99. We got another Bob Mackie shirt. This one's actually brand new with tags, size 1X. So this is a blue button down. We got some really pretty sequin detailing on there as well, with the contrast cuffs on the bottom. So new with tag, paid $9 for this one, and listed it as a buy it now for $39.99. I got these recently at a thrift store as well. I think I paid $3 or $4 for it. It was a tin of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I don't really know anything about Yu-Gi-Oh. These are from 1996. I figured if any of them are worth anything, someone who knows about them will find them, and, you know, the price will be whatever. So it is a whole huge stack of them, and I think there's 2 of them that are in like a little plastic protective sleeve. So I don't know if whoever owned these thought those ones were the better ones or what have you, but it's a whole stack of them. I think I said I paid $3 or $4 for them, and I put them up on auction with a starting price of $19.99. So we'll see if I get that for them or if they'll sell for a little more than that. These next things I think came from that same tote. I talk about it in like some of my last hauls here. Eric had gotten a tote at an auction filled with Christmas stuff that he paid 50 cents for. And these were in here. They're in this like box that's super old. They are marked Japan, and they are Santa Claus salt and pepper shakers. So the one is missing its cork, but the other one has its cork. And they do go together. I mean, it seems kind of weird because they are two different Santa Clauses, but they are an actual pair. So I listed these for a buy it now of $19.99. I had won a bunch of these old vanity jars at an auction, and I still have some to list. This one here I put up as a buy it now for $19.99, and it's just this really pretty like clear glass jar, and it has a little flower detailing on the top with a blue stone. So you could use this to put like bobby pins or hair ties or that kind of stuff in it. If you guys watch my videos, you saw that I sold I don't know if they're in a they were in a cha-ching yet or just a regular video, but I had won these old strawberry and bluebird glass pieces. I sold a butter dish and I sold a spooner jar, and I still have a sugar and creamer left. So this is the creamer, and I listed this for a buy it now of $99.99. All the other two pieces that I had sold for $100 or over, so it is a harder to find print. So I still have the sugar bowl I have to list yet. I got this little ceramic rabbit figure. This is from 1984 by Peter Barrett. It is by Franklin Mint. Eric and I won, I think, like 2 of these. I also have another one that was in a different haul. Listed this as a buy it now for $14.99. This isn't something that I normally pick up, but we just grabbed 2 of those at an auction just to try. Let's see, I got this vintage t-shirt. This was actually from the last Fill-A-Bag rummage sale that I went to. I totally forgot about it, but I got it listed. It is a single stitch t-shirt, size extra large, and it says, meet me at ye old ale house. So it has a beer on it and a sandwich there. So I listed this on auction with a starting price of $19.99. Got this bracelet. This thing is so huge and gaudy. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. It's crazy. If this doesn't sell, I'm gonna wear it out yard sailing just to see what people say about it, because I feel like it would get so many comments. Typically it's my shoes that get comments from people, but yeah, that's definitely gonna be a conversation starter. It's just this huge, chunky, stretchy, beaded bracelet. Got that at the auction. Started it on as an auction for $19.99. I'm not exactly sure what we paid for it, but I'm sure it wasn't a whole lot. And then also got these earrings from the auction. These are clip-ons, and they are by a company called Scassi, S-C-A-A-S-I, Scassi. And this brand can sell really well. They got a lot of, you know, expensive jewelry, and these are clip-ons. So got those and listed these guys for, I listed them on auction with a starting price of $49.99. So if they don't sell, I'll probably relist them as a buy it now for that price. I'm gonna pop up something that sold. This was a jewelry piece. This was a Bob Mackie pin of a carousel horse. Got that at the auction. That sold for $69.99. Oh, this actually, hold on. This actually sold. I need to ship this. But this is a vintage beagle stuffed plush pillow. So someone probably handmade this with, you know, that cut out fabric and then stuffed it themselves. I won this at an auction. It sold for $39.99. Next, I have a set of 2 books that sold. I recently went to a like fill-a-bag book sale. I mainly got like vintage kids books, but this one here was a set of 2 older Strawberry Shortcake hardcover books. Those sold for $25.99. I paid, I think, $10 for my bag of books, and I have some others here. Before we get to that, I have one other thing I wanted to show that sold recently. This was a vintage Toxic Avengers Halloween costume. Eric and I found this at an estate sale. So in the grand scheme of things, I probably paid maybe $1 for it, and it sold yesterday for $283.98. It actually went to someone local to me. Didn't realize it at the time, but we arranged a local pickup, which was the first time I have ever done a local pickup through eBay. It was pretty seamless though, so now I know how to do it, and I'm, you know, comfortable doing it. But yeah, that was just crazy. He's so super excited about it, and I was excited for him. He said it's something that does not come up like ever, so it's kind of like a holy grail type item for anyone who is into Toxic Avengers. So if you would ever happen to find one of them, definitely you're gonna want to find the right person for it who is, you know, a collector of those items, because they are looking for them. So I'm gonna put a link to his Instagram account down in my description box as well, so you guys can check it out. He did make a post about it on there, and he's got a lot of cool pictures if you're into, you know, the vintage 80s toys. Speaking of 80s, you know, I love the 80s. I love buying 80s toys. Let's see, I got 2 more vintage Strawberry Shortcake hardcover books. These again came from that book sale. So this one, well, no, actually one of them I had already here at my house, and I found another one, so I decided to lot them together. So one of them is called Strawberry Shortcake and the Big Balloon Race, and this one's called Strawberry Shortcake and the Crazy Baking Contest. So I listed them up as a lot of 2 for a buy it now of $25.99. There was also this vintage My Little Pony book called Under the Big Top. I've never seen My Little Pony books. I feel like I come across Strawberry Shortcake books pretty frequently, but I've never seen My Little Pony, so I was excited about that one. I put it up as a buy it now for $12.99. This is another one I never come across. This is the Ewoks and the Lost Children hardcover book. I put this up as a buy it now for $12.99. I got this Betty Crocker cookbook. These Betty Crocker cookbooks, these older ones, can definitely sell well. I listed this one as a buy it now for $39.99. People are always looking for these. You know, these are the things, the ones that you grew up with, like your mom had type of thing. So they're always, you know, someone out there looking for one. I also have this one. This one is Betty Crocker's cookbook. This one's like a spiral edition. You can see that as spiral. Put this up as a buy it now for $25.99. Is everything for this haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You'll have to let me know what you thought down in the comments. I will have more hauls for you guys. I like showing you what I'm listing, what I'm picking up, and that type of thing. You know, it's really fun for me to share it with you guys, and, you know, hopefully, you know, you might learn a couple of things that, you know, the things that I might know that I'm passing on, you know, some of the knowledge that I have, which I always feel isn't much, but in the grand scheme of things, I mean, I've been selling for years and years and years and years and years, so there are some things that I do, you know, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought down below, and I will see you next time.